Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, call Halal Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Shem Dash. Of course, double honors go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, alright, who through the Holy Spirit continually teach us, alright, there's wisdom, alright. Wow. The gift that keeps on giving. Alright, this is from Newsbreak, and it says 5 people associated with Proud Boys arrested for Capitol riot on conspiracy charges. And you gotta love this because, as you're gonna see, a whole lot of people are butthurt, mostly on the right, because they continually compare this to BLM, Black Lives Matter. Alright, and we all know what kind of farce that is. Alright, absolute BS. Alright, funded by George Soros. Alright, and that's a disguised LGBT movement. I'm talking about BLM, in case you didn't know. Alright, another way to destabilize mainly our family structure. Alright, we're constantly under attack, alright, from these people on all levels, alright, America as a whole. But man, you know, hey, sadly enough, a lot of our people don't understand that, and they'll swear by this place. Once again, 5 people associated with Proud Boys arrested for Capitol riot on conspiracy charges. And we also know that the leader, alright, was a stool pigeon, alright. He was an informant for the FBI, alright. So, wow. You just gotta laugh, alright. Like I said, you're gonna see in a moment that a lot of these people butthurt. This is CNN. The Justice Department unsealed conspiracy charges against 5 people associated with the Proud Boys on Thursday in the latest and largest move against the far-right group's coordinated role in the insurrection last month. In a criminal complaint, an FBI agent described how the group moved closely. Alright. Let's see. Hold on. Lock is a little slow. Alright, here we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh, let's see. It says, move against the far-right's group's coordinated role in the insurrection last month. In a criminal complaint, an FBI agent described how the group moved closer to each other inside the Capitol on January 6th and wore pieces of fluorescent orange tape affixed to their clothing or gear. Some are accused of leading crowds of rioters as they pushed through multiple police lines and made their way through the Capitol grounds. They all wore tactical-style gear, including helmets and gloves. One had a wooden club or axe handle that was initially disguised as a flag. Authorities arrested the men and women in an early morning sweep Thursday. Alright, it says William Crestman, Luis Enrique Colon, and Christopher Cune were taken into custody near Kansas City, Missouri, and Corey and Felicia Connaught, brother and sister, were arrested in Arizona. Alright. It says all but Crestman are charged in a joint conspiracy filing. The greatest charge, of organized activity by number to come out of the massive federal investigation, underscoring authorities' focus on the Proud Boys, several of whom have already been charged in recent weeks. Crestman is charged separately with conspiracy but grouped together with the others by an FBI agent in an affidavit. I remember some years ago the apostles had talked about you got to be very careful all right, about these charismatic people, all right, that all of a sudden rise to the top and they get all this power, all right. You just got to be wary of people like that. And sure enough, in this case, that proved to be true because this guy was working with the feds all along, all right. Alrighty, let's see. It says the conspiracy charges are likely to grow. In a footnote in an affidavit, the FBI agent said they believe more people may be involved in the conspiracy than an investigation is ongoing. Because what they're going to do is they always do, they're going to get them in there individually, and they're going to put them on that spit, and they're going to turn them and roast their head, so to speak, and they're going to start squealing on each other, all right, to reduce, in an effort to reduce that sentence, all right. It says, the Proud Boys, known for their aggressive men's right, they had to put that in their philosophy. That's why I say there's a whole lot of things that are going on here at the same time, and you have to be aware. Alright, because I've been watching those, the so-called trial on, you know, as the last couple of days at least. And, I mean, they're laying it on thick. They do not want this man to run for any kind of public office again, alright, because they're trying to, they're uplifting this LGBT, whatever else letter, agenda, and ultimately they don't want, I'm not for Donald Trump in any kind of way, but his personality, and actually, when you really understand what's going on, manhood is being put on trial, alright? That's really what's going on here, alright? And you're going to see, as already you have, what is this, trans, whatever this thing is that was in the Biden administration now, and all other kind of openly gay, and Obama started this. You idiots, they always manipulate our people because our people are always into their emotions, alright, into helping them pass their agenda, alright. Obama didn't do anything for us. What he did was for the LGBTQ, whatever have you, alright, the alphabet people, the nasty people. That's what he did for. That's what he was put in office, and you helped put him there, like you helped put these two, Biden and Harris. The jury's still out on whether she's even your people. I'm personally for the side that says she's not. I personally think she's a terror. The whole thing is to get, because our people all caught up in this black, alright, not understanding nations, alright, and they know that if you're that stupid, and a lot of our people are, black this, not truly understanding, like I said, nations, ethnicities, alright. And what goes with that is you gotta know who you are, or we are, alright. Our people are just, you don't understand slavery and all that comes with it, and how beaten down our people are. A lot of our people latch on to the fact that now you can go to school, you can get a job and all this, and you think you're free when you're not. It's all an illusion. A damn illusion. Alright? Carefully crafted by this devil and this society. Alright? Psalms 83. Alright? And a whole host of other scriptures. Wow. So, for time's sake, let's see. I'll just leave it up to you. I'll post it. This is one of them here. One of the Oath Keepers. Alicia Knoll, that's her. Wow. What I want to do now is get some of the comments, because like I said, you're going to see that a lot of these people are still stuck on, well, besides being stuck on stupid, stuck on the idea that it's a, well, they did it, how come we can't do it, kind of, like little children. Alright, so let's go back to where I was before, and let's get, because these comments are wild. Alright, as you can see, damn, got 6,969 comments. So let's check out a few. Alright, now it's up to 7,005. It says nothing but facts. Says more of draft dodging coward Donnies, talking about Donald Trump's Proud Boys getting rounded up. Looks like they can't win. He then finishes, it says, I don't know, their special Trump train in prison. Bushwhacker says, I'm guessing you know all about trains in prison, Nancy. Let's see, going on down, let's see. Joe grabbed my, see, there he goes. Making a reference to Trump. You know what happened with Trump. It says, so when are we going to arrest Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, ALC, for condoning the summer riots? Lazy Mofo says, apparently those kinds of riots are acceptable. Burning and destroying property of people who had nothing to do with said issues. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oscar at Lazy Mofo says, only a complete idiot compares rioting and looting from Target to trying to overthrow the damn government and destroy our democracy. What a fool, what a tool you are. Alright. It says that Kathleen Flynn says, so no one's going to pay attention to me because I'm advertising Joe's sexual assaults that he got away with. Alright. See, a lot of stuff was swept under the rug, and this virus, alright, served as the perfect distraction, alright, for a number of things, alright, and still does. Giuseppe Falco says, meanwhile, no arrest for black criminals matter, or Antifa. We need a revolution and hang all these traitors. Alright. J88 says, bitch, they have arrested people from BLM, so quit saying that same bullshit. Filler y'all keep using, alright. Let's see. Let's see. See, this is a beautiful time, alright? Let's get this scripture here, because you see so much division in this place. And like I say, it is beautiful. Alright. See, what's happening to them is what, they did to us. Alright. And stand back and watch. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 7 says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joys with children, which we do not hear. Alright, this is why think of other scriptures. This is not our rest. Micah 2 and 10 and Hebrews 11th and 13th chapters. All right, about and 11 about we have no continual city here, but we seek one to come. All right, that's ruled in righteousness. Paraphrasing. All right. Again, Sirach 25:7 says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joined his children," and here's the point, "and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." All right. Yes. Our enemy is falling. All right. Now, continuing on, soon as this reloads. Like I said, I didn't mean to do that, but up to 7,028 from 6969 when I first clicked on, since it was updated. All right. Like I said, they're trying to compare what happened here to BLM, and this is where also I must state, thankfully our people, not that I'm with those idiots, but I'm just making a point here. There have been many reports of pallets of bricks just appearing out of nowhere. Alright. Thankfully, our people didn't use those. Alright, where it didn't rise to the level that apparently they were intending it to rise to. Alright, so kudos to them. So, but as someone pointed out here, there's no comparison here. Now, can you imagine if they had decided to raid the Capitol? Alright. Also, you have to consider that a lot of what happened there in BLM, the instances where agent provocateurs were discovered and caught on camera, paying people off, do this, do that. You had police officers that were caught initiating shit by breaking glass, alright, showing you how these people work. They infiltrate these groups, alright, and they kick off shit, and guess what? We get blamed for it, alright. So a lot of that was put on display. Alright, Kyle Craig makes really the point. It says, of course, conservatives are treated differently than the BLM looters, rioters, burning cities. Alright, whether it was sarcasm or whatever, but that's the point. They let these people leave the Capitol grounds, go back to their prospective states or wherever. Alright, can you imagine if that had been our people? They show videos of them just pushing the police around, the police not doing nothing. Yeah, well, I'm talking about the last couple of days watching this trial, these videos came out. What's being exposed is white supremacy at its finest. Alright? And people around the world are seeing this. Well, aren't you coming over to our country talking about democracy and how, it's supposed to be equality and all this BS? And look, alright, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm not going to spend any more time on this for time's sake. Someone says Bubba waiting for you Trump tards in prison. Alright, it says yeah, I'm not going to go into other comments, but the point's been made. Yeah, everybody's seeing the hypocrisy here around the world. This place is finished. Alright, say all praise to Yahweh Shah. Alright, for revealing these pieces of crap, alright, for who they really are. This might as well get it. This is again, I don't know what's wrong with Blue Letter Bible, but oh well. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7, it says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations, because everybody was under the spell of America. Alright. Not only that, you're going before America, alright, everybody fell for this devil from the time of the Renaissance when he came into power. Alright. Because you remember, this devil had to be loosed for a little season. Alright. When you go into Revelation 20th chapter. Alright, that's who it's talking about. So his little season is almost up. Alright. Because he's been allowed to, in fact, let's go on to that. He's been allowed to do what he did. Also, 2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter. Alright. This is Revelation 20, let's see. I start at the top, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. That bottomless pit is Europe. Alright, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. We're talking about human adversary here. Alright, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, fall of the ancient Roman Empire, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. And that was what? Because we ruled that time, that so-called dark ages that they always refer to. Yeah, they were shut up. Alright. It says till 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and we're talking about around mid-1300s. Alright. On, when they started to come back into power, and we were going down. It says, and after that he must be loosed a little season. And that's where this period we are now, from the time of Columbus. Alright. It says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat up on them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. Okay, it's heading into something else, but skipping down, that's actually, because if you're not cautious into what you're reading, alright, you have time jumps, time skips here. Alright. And 4 is going into the future, which is what we're headed into now. Alright. At 5 it says, but the rest of the dead live not again until 1,000 years are finished. This is the first resurrection. Alright. So that's going into something else there. The point was made. Alright. The time we're into now. Yeah. Alright. So we're at the end of that low season now. Alright. So he's being exposed. I had mentioned 2 Thessalonians. Let's get that real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I will start at 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition or destruction, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, shewing himself that he is the Most High. Alright, you can go back to Ezekiel 28th chapter, alright, to get the understanding of that. That's this. The nation of Edom, alright, the so-called white man is who it's talking about, alright. It goes on to say 5, remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now you know that, and now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now litteth will let his point until he be taken out of the way. Alright? So he's being allowed to do what he's doing. Alright? He says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Most High shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's what we're out here on the highways and byways doing, per Hosea 6 and 5. Alright? These words are doing the damage. We don't need to take up arms. Alright? The truth is doing the damage. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. Alright? So with that, let me see where my time is. Oh crap. So I didn't mean to go that long. Once again, let's see. Here's the topic of discussion. The subject: 5 people associated with Proud Boys arrested for the Capitol riot on conspiracy charges. All right. So these devils are turning on each other as I speak. And still people trying to make a comparison between this and BLM. It's not fair, you know, but not without trying. You can tell Jake didn't fall for the bait on that, as I said earlier. All right, because that could have gone still all kinds of wrong. And now that these guys got set up and fell for the okie doke, now they're all crying and butthurt. All right, but that's a good thing. So with that, hey, I hope whoever reviews this is edified. After all, that's what we're here to do, in hopes of waking up the remaining hopeful elect. All right, so with that, shalom.